what it takes, what does it take to be a leader, to sit in that chair and make decisions, is all about your skill and ability to lead others. Managers do things right, leaders do the right thing.
In our case, our parent company was GE, the most results-driven company in America. Vision and results. That's what made a successful CEO. It's not just the website, it is mobile, social, interactivity.
Looking back on those 10 years, crisis, stability, you've gone through a couple breakups of Tyco as well. Of all the big decisions you've made, which one are you most proud of looking back over the 10 years as chief executive?
Well, I don't know if it's, I guess the most rewarding one would be saving Tyco. It really got close. And you can't take this for granted, is what's the values, what is the heartbeat of your company, what's the tone you set? At the end of the day, your company is the people.
You know, continue to keep a running tally of, okay, here's how much capital I've got, both to deploy new and for reserves and follow-ons. And one relevant point is, you know, if I've got a high fixed capital cost business, that's going to grade differently than something that has a much lower burn. These are the kinds of companies you could spend 90% of your time on if you let them, and ride those waves up and down. The future of your fund is in 2 and 4, and the first one will take care of itself. That'd be my view.
To me, too much of people too frequently think agreement is nodding. Yes, you said it, I agree. No, you've got to be aligned in honesty and willingness to play with others.
I underestimated the difficulty in merging cultures. I used to say all the time when I was so actively engaged in management, it's all about the people. It's all about the people. You can't create a structure that is going to solve your problems. However, I think because of courses like this, because of the kinds of things that William and his colleagues are doing, having some more textured exposure to kind of real-world consequences, not just looking at case studies, but talking to people and having a chance to throw things up against the wall, has enriched it quite a bit beyond the days when it was all textbook bound.
Human beings make mistakes. That's being human. No one's going to be perfect. And I think the key to a solution of a problem is admitting when you've done something wrong and working with the other person to work it through. Because in the end, blowing you up after you've made a mistake is not necessarily the best way to get to the correct solution.
Frankly, it was about fundamentally changing our business and the way we do business. To convince an organization that thinks it's doing pretty well and has been doing the same thing for a long time, that now we need to do something quite different. How could I do the greatest good for most of the people? It always starts with the people.
Really set priorities that are important. Whatever the task in front of me was the most important task. Everybody has the priority list, but not everyone's priority list lines up with mine. So first job is to line them up with my priority list, or understand why we're not aligned, and how we're going to get into alignment. I don't think it's my problem, I don't think it's your problem. We have a problem. Communication and alignment, get everyone in the same order of priorities, and now let's figure out how we can accomplish.